Hey everybody, it's Atheist for the Cause here, and I've got a weird video for you this time. So, the Pope is infuriated after cops raid drug-fueled gay orgy at Vatican priest's apartment, report. The Vatican is facing fresh embarrassment after police broke up what's being described as a drug-fueled gay orgy at one of its priest's apartments. According to the New Zealand Herald, Italian newspaper is reporting that the Vatican police raided an apartment in June at the former palace of the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith to break up an orgy taking place. Wow. The occupant of the apartment is alleged to be a priest who serves as a secretary to Cardinal Francesco Caccopolomero, the head of the Pontifical Council for Legislative Texts and a personal advisor to the Pope. The New Zealand Herald explains. It's just kind of interesting. If I was, a Catholic or something, I'd see this as like the work of the devil or something, because what's been going on with their priests and cardinals and bishops and, all the way up to the Pope himself, over the last couple of decades has been ridiculous. And it shows there are still issues. This is more of a religious issue, but there are still issues. Police were alerted to the alleged orgy after neighbors become suspicious about the behavior of people going into and out of the apartment. When police entered the apartment, they discovered illegal drugs as well as men engaging in sexual activity. The Italian newspaper reports that Pope Francis was infuriated by news of the alleged orgy, and the publication suggested that the scandal may force Cardinal Francesco into retirement. The Vatican did not respond to Raw Story's request for comment. Isn't it interesting that they'll go after the Cardinal, who wasn't involved in this? It's just, his underling, basically. But they won't go after the Pope or anything like that. You think the Pope would be on shaky grounds with everything he's done with the church? Apparently not. But this is the kind of stuff that happens when you ban people from being able to have sex for basically their entire life. This is what's going to happen, because it's just natural instinct. And to have sex, that is. Not to have gay sex or anything, but this is, these are the types of reasons, too, that people are going away from the Catholic Church. And, you had all the pedophile stuff and all of that. And I actually do think that church policies itself have something to do with that. And, I think people who bring their kids to church where they're, alone with priests and preachers in general, you have to be real careful when they're alone and what can happen there. And you're supposed to trust your pastor, but there's a lot of good reason not to. You shouldn't be given blind trust to anybody alone with your kids. Now, obviously, sometimes people do have to be alone with their kids, like babysitters and stuff, but you always have to be aware of the situation. And here it's not a pedophile scandal, but it's it's a gay orgy scandal with illegal drugs. So, anyways, just thought I'd throw this news out there. It's pretty embarrassing, and heads might roll for this one, so have a good one, guys.